Okay, so today is a little bit different, but it's all the same. I try to tell you they put this stuff in your face in plain sight. I try to tell you that the people that run the world are the seed of the serpent, the dragon, Satan himself. The children of the fallen angels, legion, your legends, your colleges, your legal, your religious, everything that runs this world is counterfeit of heaven. And what better place to do it, or what better way to do it than to paint everything as heaven and it actually be hell. Cover up hell in the skin of heaven so that you attract more people to it. Hey, you attract more flies with honey. Alright? So, today, just pointing out how I told you guys how if you just look at the world stage, all the world's number ones are dragon seed, dragon brothers, and all that stuff. I pointed out how you got, obviously Russia is the dragon, but they're pretending to be the bear. But you got people, just look at their leaders. So we know that Dracula means son of the dragon. You got Vlad the Impaler, Vlad Tepes, right? Well, you got Vladimir Putin. Vlad means blood, okay? Blood. All right, just letting you guys know that. All right, so Vlad the Impaler would have been Vlad Dracula, which would mean blood of son of the dragon's blood, some blood of the son of the dragon, something like that. Okay. So check this out. You got Volodymyr, which is pretty much just like Vlad, just like blood. Volodymyr Zelensky, but his middle name is 100% Dracula. He's a Dracula also. What's his middle name? Alexandrovich. Yep, this dude's a dragon also. Okay, so you have Donald Trump. That dude's dragon already because he likes the dragon energy. Let's just say that. Kanye is his boy. Kanye let you know that before the dude even became president. He said, hey, we're dragon brothers. Dragon energy. And Trump was down with it. Yes, 100% in. Okay. So you got Joe Rogan. He's the number one podcaster in the world. His name says dragon. Joe Rogan. Okay. So that's flat out easy. You got your little number one pop artist in Canada. That's Drake. That's dragon. You got Kendrick. That's dragon. A graceful dragon. That's what Kane means, grace. And Drick is obviously dragon. Dragon, a graceful dragon. What else you got going on over here? You got another Alexandrovich. You got you have what's his name? Potan. See, this is how you know. Potan. Alexandro Silvia Pereira. ASS Pereira is 666 in gematria, actually. A for Alex, S for Sandro, and S for Sylvia, and Pereira equals 666. And he's got the twin dragons on his chest. Just to let you know, dragons on deck, world stage, number ones. All right, see, dragon, dragon. There you go, double dragon. Red dragon, black dragon. He's got his red on his right. I think this picture might be backwards. If it's not, then he's backwards. But yeah. So the number ones, the Hall of Fame glory right here, Alex Pereira. Brazil is lizard backwards. Brazil, if you take the lowercase b and then you just reverse the word lizard, you got Brazil. Okay. And Potan is like Putan. Potan stands for stone hand. Okay. So that explains that for Putin, because I always wonder what the heck that was about. So stone hand is Potan in the tongue of the serpent, I suppose. Not the tongue of the serpent, it's the old angelic languages, I should say. I don't know. So, but everything represents the dragon, you know what I mean? Like 100%. And I want just to show you one more that I discovered, and that was the whole reason why I made this video. It's Peter Nygaard. Right there, it says dragon right in front of your face. How does it say dragon? Well, turn Nygaard backwards. Dragon. Peter Dragon. Like Peter Thiel, reptile. Reptile. This is Peter Nygaard, which is dragon. Dragon, Raytep. Raytep dragon. What the heck? Okay. So yeah, that's that. It kind of looks a little bit like Will Ferrell in the face. For some reason, I don't know why, but that's there. This dude, what's so special about this guy? Pretty much, let's just say he would have started an underground railroad solely just to get enslaved women, black women specifically, get them pregnant, and then kill the babies. Yeah, that's the dragon for you. That's the dragon. That's the dragon. This is vicious savagery. He would impregnate them himself and kill them. The younger the better. So yeah, he's all into Epstein, repopulate the world type shit. When I say that these cats was doing thousands of women like slave owners, you guys are suckers, thinking that the world is just so fresh and peaceful. No, none of these bitches is fresh. They've been doing these children since they was in preschool. They're doing these children wrong. Alright? Doing them wrong. They go through thousands of children, thousands of young women for blood, adrenochrome, and melanin. Alright? And then after they spin them, after they're spent from the sex trade, they turn them into organ harvesting. So then they disappear. They milk them. Go back and watch the movie. What was that movie? where the dude went undercover as a sex trafficker and everything. Well, they tell you it's not like a dime bag of weed. You sell a dime bag of weed, you made $10. They selling this child for however many bucks a pop over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And they doing plenty of them. They harvest them. They give them money. I mean, they give them food, and then they take their blood, and then they do research, and then, like I said, they spin them like crackheads. They just keep them coming back. It's just crazy, bro. They don't understand they're being used because they don't know any world that's better. Their parents sold them off from birth. They don't know any other world. And you guys worship these people that do it because they got money. They got that money from what? Slave trade. So, and you worship them because you work for them. Because you'll lose your job if you say some shit, if you found out some shit. But more than likely, you ain't gonna find out no shit. They got you blackmailed, blackballed. They got you done real bad, dirty down south. All right, and they'll come down to America and snatch these women up, bring them up to Canada, and straight up, like I said, Epstein and Diddy them. You know how Diddy do them. Yeah, man. There's a lot more darker stuff going on than what they telling you in the news and the media and in the courtrooms. Shoot, you just saw the judge got his head blown off for running a sex trafficking ring. You know he was passing them girls around. He wasn't just the only ones doing them girls, especially the virgins. And you know most of the women that's in crime was the little black women, so hell, he was doing them mostly. Surprise, surprise, surprise. And them little girls is keeping them secrets because you know how they do with the popo. You know how it is with the popo. Them girls ain't got no faith in their parents that you gonna protect them from the cops. The parents barely pay attention to them in the first damn place. So pretty much the cops are there most of the time with a gun. They know the parent ain't got a gun. They know the parent ain't about it. They know that the parent might get his ass get bodied. You know? So they don't wanna get their parents involved. They don't wanna hurt their family. And plus they getting paid off, they getting incentivized to just take the D. Young as it can be. They getting incentivized, and non-disclosure agreements, careers, college educations, so that they can go and wave their little shit in the club and talk down to the other girls and make the other girls want to be like them. Go make some videos, go make media, make all the little girls worship their lifestyle, become little. Yeah, it's a self-perpetuating thing, and you wonder where the culture comes from. It's right under your noses. The West was founded on brothels and saloons. What are you talking about? The law was formed in the bar room with drunken pedos. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? 9/10 of the law is possession. What are you talking about? They hold something over you to where the law cannot go. Where the law cannot go. That's what you need to worry about. Where the law cannot go. They may even be dressed in the damn uniforms, but they sure ain't gonna perform like the law, I'll tell you that. They're gonna be Chippendale your ass. So, like I said, the judge is in on it. You know they got, lower subordinates and deputies and little secret societies and stuff. Look, man, they done call everything from judges to doctors to politicians, presidents. It doesn't matter, bro. Who the hell you trust and put your faith in, an icon, and look up to? I'm telling you, they cannot get there without it. And if they're up there without it, they're totally puppet. Like they're blackmailed. They make one false move, one wrong move, and they're toast. Somebody else is gonna go. Don't you know that these people's families are on the line? closest of kin. You saw the damn movie Fast and Furious 10 or whatever the hell they up to now. The dude come in with a cell phone. That's all he come in with. Go to his worst enemy's spot, go walk up right in the middle of them, and all you got is a damn cell phone and making them all put their guns down. Not only put their gun, they all turn their guns on their boss. He holding something over. Where can the law not go? Shit. She pretty much over the law, and then he came in and just took over her shit with a cell phone. Just showed all their families with guns to their head and Trojans out, ready to go on them. So they're like, all right, well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do what he say now. He's the boss. So yeah, it's like that. You guys, I don't know, bro. Like, you guys go get drunk and concussed, and like you just want to feel good, and as soon as you feel good and cozy, your ass pass out, or you black out and get, into further deep into the abyss of this wicked world. Concussion and memory loss is the name of the game. It's the name of the game. That's why your best and brightest are put on the front lines for concussions and memory losses. And the only ones that make it back are the ones that they can control. The ones they couldn't control, shit. The friendly fire got them. They ran into an ambush. They were dead from the get-go, bro. Like I said, man, you guys don't even see how many different ways they pull the rug from under you. Pull the rug from under you. Like I said, bro, it's like you guys trust in this stuff wholeheartedly, and at the end of the day, it's a complete mockery of who you are and who we are as a people. As a people, man. Like, on the real, like, when people, like, they can find a desperate person any given time to do something. And it always look like your people that's doing the desperate shit. See, if you looked out for each other, you wouldn't be desperate. And therefore, the crackhead wouldn't be breaking into your house. You could hire the crackhead to protect your house. He's always awake, never asleep. Come on now. Well, whatever. You wouldn't need crack if it wouldn't have never even gotten into crack if you would have taken more value in what a human being was in the first place. That's what I've noticed out there. You guys diminish your value, your words value, your money's value, your house's value, your community's value, your city's value, your state's value, your country's value, your region's value, your planet's value, your solar system's value, your galaxy's value, your universal value is diminished solely to where you have no soul. That's the only value you really got. Because everything that is about this life, the only thing that comes away from it is the soul. And if you diminish that, you lost your shot, bro. Like that's failure to launch. It's a dud. You're a buster. It's fake. It's the worst that you can be. It's the worst that you can be. It's the worst that you can be. But that's the way that they want you to be. They want you to be out of control. They want you to have no soul. They want you to not be in existence. That's the whole point, man. And there's 7 ways of Sunday to do it, bro. Like, you're giving them the ammunition. All you're doing is giving them more and more ammunition to take out more and more. And like, you get the mainstream stuff and think that that's the cause. And then everything that we come and try to tell you is really happening on the underground tip. Y'all think that shit is like once every blue moon or some shit, or I don't know, like rare or something. Like, no, this shit is every day, all day. How the hell you get, bro? There's only one, bro. Come on now. We had $900 million in like 2017 or some shit. Come on, man. $900 million. Yeah, them girls was doing whatever the hell he wanted because he was paying. And it's like the judge. Yeah, they keep their mouth shut. They don't. That money that they was using to enjoy it, to compensate, be turn their ass into a coffin. Body parts. That money would be used as a refund. They come kill you and take your organs and make all the money back, plus some. It's a business. You guys don't see it like that, but that's the most lucrative business on earth. Is breaking down a human into parts. So you guys, it's the most boasted thing in the world. Is breaking down humans into parts. They talk about it all the time. But you don't see it like that. You're like, oh, it's just a little bit. It's just like a little speck. Oh, he just wants a little blood. Oh, they just want a little piece of kidney. Oh, they just want a little. How big is your soul? Exactly. They just want a little, huh? They say voodoo and shit like that. Yeah. All they need is a hair, nigga. All they need is a hair. You up here giving it to straight wizards and warlocks. They can take out your whole damn world with what you giving them. Talking about just a hair for voodoo. You're giving them the future. You're giving them life that ain't even yours. And then you wonder how the world is at the state that it's in now, because some people are fed up, other people are blind to it, and when that becomes a hadron collider, essentially, because the people that are fed up are gonna essentially lash out. They're gonna lash out, and they're stuck in a spot where the only people that they can lash out on is their own people. And it's no difference, because it's going to be the same exact desired effect. Less and less less value. Way less value, okay? So yeah, man. You guys got to watch out for these dragons. Thousands of women. The woman that rides on top of the dragon. The blood of the saints. Well, this is a dragon, and he had a whole church of women on top of him. And he preferred them black because that's where the money was at. When they tear them babies apart, they didn't want no babies that didn't have no melanin. So they went hunting for black people because of your soul. Supposedly in jail or dead or something like that, but yeah, man. The network is mainstream. You guys are looking at these little contingency, like I said, once in a blue moon, y'all catch some little shit and think that that's it. No, bro. You guys are catching people that have been doing it for all their life. So, you like, where's the client list? That's exactly the same situation. If they wanted Epstein's client list, all they needed to do is check out Nygaard. Ain't that a B? If they wanted Epstein's client list, all they needed to do was peep out Nygaard. Because it seems to me that all these people that were in on the pedo stuff and the sex trafficking of women and children were all heavily invested in biometrics and biogenetics, transhumanism, I should say that. Repopulating the world, genetics, what do you call that? Eugenics and stuff like that. Like there is like they do them both at the same time. They get rid of you, but replace you with them, and you don't realize you're replaced. You don't realize it until you're in a bad spot and you look around, ain't nobody to help you because everybody's been replaced, and you were like one of the last ones left, thinking it was all good and it would have never happened to you. Well, America, you're on. America, you're on deck. This is happening. This is happening. Straight up. You're on deck. Like, this is not just confined to a single country. Those borders are imaginary. They're imaginary. They were coming down weekends, bringing people up, sending people down. Them borders didn't matter. They only matter to I'm not going to insult y'all, but they only matter to people that are programmed for them to matter too. Because from my recollection, yes, I've always respected the border because I was always perfectly programmed. Well, not really, but I was always respecting the border. I wasn't really into that type of shit. But when I found out about how people just go across the border, once you go out of the country and see what the neighbors think of you, you come back and just start calling your people liar, liar, pants on fire. But you can't just like flat out just come like a bat out of hell. You gotta be like Odysseus. You gotta come in disguise. You gotta come in looking like a bum. They ain't gonna just let you walk the hell up. They ain't gonna let you just walk the hell up and come back in and start telling the truth. You are a virus. You are a threat to their illusion. And the first rule is, or the first way to get rid of that is to inoculate you probably give you some vector agent scene. That shit hit your blood-brain barrier. Yeah, you'll forget about all that, man. Be more thinking about survival. It's like when the military go out and then come back, they all gotta get them shots. Quarantine. All that, man. We gotta get erased. They gotta get dumbed. You gotta get dumbed down. You gotta be neutralized. Knowledge is power, son. They neutralize your ass. And if they can't do that, the next process is elimination. Firewall, contain, terminate. Shit, the firewall is the war. Your ass make it past that, come back home. That's it. They gotta contain you. The only way they do that, take away that power. Take away that knowledge. Put you in shackles. That's containment, ain't it? Yes. Taking away your ability is definitely a way to contain someone. It's wireless remote control that's containing the power to will someone else's will, overriding logic and reasoning, stuff like that, prestige, truth. These cats got ways, bro. Like you said, man, they don't spare. Like, they hide this shit right in your face, bro. They hide it right in your face. Look. The money game is a game, bro. And everybody that invests in it is a loser. That's just the way it is. Because your soul is the goal, and it's no good if you don't lose your soul. So that's why everybody that invests in the money game is a damn loser. That's the trade. That's the only trade for the money. Is more and more of your soul until you have none left. And then your ass will be in some processing line. Diagnosed and labeled, ready to get sorted out and shipped out. Messed up, bro. Like, they find ways, bro. They find ways to take people that are perfectly sane and turn them into unrecognizable things. You just say a few words, it's like saying a spell to your ass. Y'all believe what they say about the other person because they said it on a certain degree of communication, like wide broadcast and shit like that. Oh, they put it in the news, it must be true. They put it on the radio, it must be true. The person with the money said it must be true. That's it. The money got spells and curses on it, for God's sake. It says, "In God we trust" on it. Who is we, by the way? You think that we stands for me and you dummy? No. We is legion. For we are many. Many is money. In God we trust. We is many. Okay? So at the end of the day, religion is we-ligion. We are legion. It tells you that in religion. What is our name? We are legion, for we are many. We legion. Are you religious? What we legion are you? Because there's leagues of legion, for we are many. There's many leagues. So what religion, what denomination of legion are you? What degree of legion are you? What office of legion are you? What department of legion are you? What class of legion are you? What age of legion are you? What era of legion are you? Like I said, man, everything about this world, you are between legion and Satan. Okay? That's what they got you in. Both options are bad. It's the only options they give you. Because they can't really give you shit. But that's all that you're gonna see, because that's what this physical shit is all about. It's them. This is the world after it was destroyed, after it was perverted. Okay? And you guys don't really realize that, then you're not really understanding that. Okay? You're on top of worlds, plural, layers, onion layer.
Hey, brother, can I get the light button?
Sorry, brother, I'm in the middle of a video. So you're in the middle of an onion layer, bro. Like, there's a lot going on here. All right? You have so much going on here that even if this makes it to you, you'll forget. Like I said, first drink, first piece of pee that you get, first bathroom break you get, you forget about it all. First time you get to go to the bathroom, it's done. You forgot. As soon as you take a dump, you're done. Your brain don't even work no more. The little trauma, a little bit of trauma, bonds your ass right back into hell. Bond. What is bond? Bond means tethered, connected, direct. One. Unified. Allied. Allegiance. Alliance. Legion is bond. They are bonded. Bound, I should say. Together. These leagues of the world are all bound together to make up this world. For you. Two cannot go down the same road unless they be in accord. How can you take one piece of technology from one side of the world and another age and another era and another people, take another piece and all these different inventors that don't even agree with each other and still put all this shit together, make one little freaking cell phone, one little car. All of that, all for one and one for all, that's legion. Bond. That's religious. That's bond. You're bound together. Thinking you're doing different shit, but you're still working towards the same goal. The more holy you try to be, the more unholy they'll make your part. Because that's how the quicksand work. Every move you make get you deeper off in this shit. Alexandrovich. What's up with these Alex? Why is it Alex? I told you. Dragon and Legion. Who is Alex? Alex is Dragon. Is Legion. Alexa. Alex. Alexandro. Alexander. Alejandro. Lex is Legion. Alex, a Legion, Alliance, Ally, Alex, Ally. X could be how do you say silent? Ally. Okay. Do you get it? Do you get it? That's why these cats got dragons all around them. Because they're the children, they're the seed of the serpent. The seed of the dragon. Each of the freaking fallen angels had about 200 different species to mate with. Actually, I'm tripping. What did they do? They took like 200 of every species or some shit? It was something stupid. Stupid, bro. And like, you don't look at your people as like all of that was meant for you. Like I said, all these parts come together to work on your ass, to program you. All these different eras, all these different times, and all come down to spearhead into your ass. Your ass. Everybody is, no man is innocent. Everybody's guilty. That's what y'all need to stop. Stop acting like shit is all good. No, it ain't. Every man is guilty. No man has the ability to boast over another, especially about what is given freely, and you had no part in creating. You can share it, and you can be commended, but you don't have any part in the creation of this. You're sharing the fact that we all have a part to play. And that's all you got to share. There ain't nothing personal about you. But when it comes to the flesh, when it comes to deception, oh, they're going to bring it all together for your ass. It's all coming to take it out on your ass. It goes in and your soul comes out. Your ass. That's how Legion works. That's the bond. That's the trade. That's the deal. It's the art of the deal. That's the ultimate deal. The ultimate deal is ruin. What profit it a man to gain the whole world, all just to lose his own soul? I hope you hear me, you 44s. 44 minutes in. Alright, man. To the Rabbi Hayashar Haya Kadosh Kadash Kadesh, to the Rabbi Yeshaya Kadesh Kadash Kadosh, to the Rabbi Hebrew Al Kokma Asaya Kadosh Kadash Kadesh, Ashar Yesharun, Ashar Yo Yada, Ashar Meshar, Ashar Kanak, Ashar Kanoke, Ashar Yakanan, Ashar Yoshaya, Ashar Yashaya, Ashar Yishia, Ashar Dode, And again, Ashar Yesharun Ulel Ulol Anami Amen.